Hey y'all, hey, it's your girl Coco Jelly, your kindred spirit, and I am inside the workroom. I am printing some things. I put some a job in to get prints. I have 104 pages that are in the process of printing out. So while I have this time, I thought well I kick off the Q&A part 3. And so we'll start with the first question. How do you balance family, work, and creativity? Now, this should have been in part 2, but I think I skipped over this question. How do you balance family, work, and creativity? I literally have no idea because sometimes I feel like I don't get to do anything that I want to do. Sometimes I feel like I procrastinate. Sometimes I feel like um, I'm not able to do what I want to do because my hands are so full, because I have so much to do. And it's hard. Like if it, the hardest thing to keep up with is laundry. Laundry, the hardest thing to keep up with. So I'm washing a load every day, 2 to 3 loads a day. The washing machine and the dryer is always working in my house. There's always a load in the washer. There's always a load in the dryer. So in order to balance everything, I really just try to make a list of things that need to get done today, the next day. Make a list. I just make a list because once you write something down, it shall come to pass. So if I say I want to do this, that, and the third by Friday, I'm gonna do this, that, and the third by Friday. So I just make a list of everything that I want to do, everything that I need to do, and I check them off. I get it done, and I try not to put too much pressure on myself. I give myself grace because I learned once I apply pressure, I can get really anxious, and then I fall back and I won't do anything. And as far as my creativity, I be creative with everything that I do. They're just second nature, something that comes to me. And I get to express most of my creativity here at work with the crafts that I do with my students and also the lesson plans that I come up with, the different activities, the sensory play that we do. I get to release all my creativity while I'm here at work. So, another question. What's been your biggest challenge so far and how did you overcome it? What has been my biggest challenge? What has been my biggest challenge? I've had several different challenges in my life where I've had to pivot, change my mind, and start anew. I want to my biggest. I'm trying to do this Q&A and I got the wrong phone. My biggest challenge. Um, I'll come to a blank. The what's in the forefront of my mind is motherhood because sometimes you don't know what you're doing, especially if it's your first time. I question everything. Sometimes I feel bad about not being able to do something that I wanted to do, or um, motherhood is challenging at times. But I don't know if it's the biggest one. I'm gonna have to think about that some more and maybe come back to this question. Um, Question number 11. What do you love most about being a special education teacher? What I love most about being a special education teacher is I am creative. My job is to be creative. My job is to figure out how to differentiate the curriculum so that it reaches my kids' level of intelligence. So my job is to introduce and expose my Sid Pitt students to the Georgia standards. And I literally have fun figuring out what ways to connect with my children. So that was question number 11. Number 12, what's your favorite meal or comfort food? If you read my bio, you can see and know that I love seafood, but crab legs are my favorite. Also, scallops, the big ones, not those tiny little things. And I like shrimp. When I go to Red Lobster, I love getting the mussels with the linguine and the shrimp and the lobster, all of that. I fell in love with mussels when I went to Paris, France. I had never had mussels before. I thought I wouldn't like mussels because they remind me of clams, but clams and mussels are different. I still don't like clams. I still don't like oysters, but mussels, I can dig it. I can get down with some mussels. I was 25 years old when I first tried mussels, and I've been in love with them ever since. So I don't have much room on this phone, so I'm gonna stop this Q&A right here on question number 12. And questions number 13 through 16 will be part 4. I holla.